Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash, and no day of course engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And we rise now for the Japanese national anthem. Well, that was special. Now stand by for this. So Jim, would you say that this formation has become the norm in recent years?
Yeah, I think it's one that places the emphasis on your centre forward, not just holding the ball up or finishing, but all the movement that happens around him, outside and inside the box. And he has to link up with that midfield and bring everybody into play, which ensures a more cohesive system.
So we're up and running. So a clash of nations with so much pride on the line. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Nagatomo. Maida. Gakpo. And Reinders. Gakpo, Marlen, and Ake, all played right into his path, and he's managed to get free. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid, maybe both actually.
Marlen, Gravenberg, Van Dijk, De Roon, pretty cagey early on from both sides. Maida. De Jong. Marlen. Plays a sharp little ball here. Now it's Doan.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Maida. Kubo. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. And it's Nagatomo. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh no, what has happened here? It's a pretty loose pass. He's having a hit! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Endo. Ake. Now Gakpo. Marlen. This is De Jong. And it's De Roon. Gravenberg. Here's Ake. Gakpo. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And it's Gravenberg. Gakpo. Oh, just skips past his man. Gakpo cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Reinders. Lovely bit of skill. Nice interception, well timed. Maida.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, perfectly measured that. And that's a simple one for the keeper. He's had it taken off him. Endo. Tomiyasu. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. De Jong. Now Gakpo. And it's Gravenberg. Endo wins the duel this time. Now it's Doan. Some good work on the right flank here. Gakpo. Well, a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Nagatomo. And Endo. Nagatomo. And it's Kubo. Back towards the middle. Oh, that is a nice touch. De Jong. Gakpo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Nicely spread. Now it's Reinders. Kubo. Nagatomo.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
And that signals the end of the first period. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. How would you review the first half?
Well, at least the defence can look back on a job pretty well done so far, Peter. I think they've squeezed the play quite well and they've been relentless in their pressing. So the energy levels have looked good.
So at the halfway stage, we still have deadlock. The score 0-0.
Everyone, please welcome to the field our players.
So right back into the action.
Japan are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his halftime team talk.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Driving forward. Ake. It'll be a throw-in. Duan. Marlon. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's been taken short. Chance for a shot! Not the most accurate pass. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And now a sudden chance to counter. De Jong. This is a promising build-up. He shifted it to the flank.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. And he's gone looking for safety. Maida proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Duan, can he get it through? Oh, super find. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Yes, 0-0 and little promise of a goal due to the shot-shy nature of this contest, but I'm not giving up on it. There's plenty energy on the pitch, not to give up hope just yet.
And he's managed to beat absolutely everyone. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Coming on the field is number 7, Justin Cliver.
De Roon. And Hertrauda. And it's Reinders. Kluivert. It's a really well-measured ball. And Gravenberg. And that has been slung wide. Nicked it back promptly. And it's Van Dijk. Gravenberg. And here's Ake. Now it's Marlon. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Knocks it out wide. Ake. Now Van Dijk. Maida. That's an imaginative pass. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And that was very necessary. We've got to throw in. So a bit of a revolving door here. Lots and lots of changes.
Substitution for Netherlands, number 10, Memphis. Coming on to replace him is number 19, Brave.
Played out wide. Ball in towards the middle. And he gets rid in a hurry. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Now this could be a chance. Kubo! That is decidedly lacking.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Substitution for Netherlands. Number 14.
The Netherlands have opted to make another change here.
Number 5, Ake. Coming on the field, number 22, Dumfries.
Kluivert,
Number 15, Van der Ven.
De Jong. That's a good ball out wide. And it's De Jong. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Played into space.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
He's having a shot!
Well, the crowd's impatience is an indicator that they haven't quite given up on a goal just yet.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Gravenberg. Marlen. And it's Kluivert. Now it's Brobby, over to the right flank. Big chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Now it's Brobby, nicely spread. Now it's Dumfries. He's got away. He slings it in. Tries one from range. Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Well, he doesn't half hit a clean strike. The moment he was in that position, you knew he was going to smash it.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Kluivert. Dumfries. He's found a way through. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And the referee brings it to a close. Japan can only draw, and that seals their fate. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Japan simply just didn't show enough urgency for me, Peter. I would have expected a lot more from them, knowing what's at stake, but it just wasn't there. That's what happens when enough switch off.
Please make sure to watch the screen for an information bulletin from the Regional Police Department.
Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We are just getting started. So a clash of nations with so much pride on the line. Oh, he's been caught napping! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Endo does really well there. He is strong. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it.
Memphis Depay! And he's had it nicked. Oh, he's having a go! Same again, same outcome.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Threads one in. It's a pretty loose pass. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Doan. Now, what about a counter-attack? That's good vision. Verbruggen claims comfortably. Doan. Looking here to chip it. Oh, good play! It's bounced back off the post. Goal! Japan! Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Number 9, Rueda.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0. Passing is crisp and sharp. And that's a throw-in. That's been cut out, well played. Turns back here, probably the best option. Spread out to the left. Can he get away here? A quick look, thought about cutting inside. And that should get the job done. And now they can spring out of defence. Under an awful lot of pressure. Marlon tries one from range. Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
De Jong. That's destined for the flank. Pass is just off target. Taken back almost at once.
Marlon really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Kubo. Nice control. Kubo will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Gravenberg. And Marlon. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nagatomo. And here's Reinders. De Jong. Played out to the left flank. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Nagatomo. Can he get it through? Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's taking no chances there. Gakpo.
Japan can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
De Jong. And it's Gravenberg. Marlon. The muscular approach does pay off here. Foul right on the edge of the box. It could go either way here. No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Clipped into space. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. De Jong. And Marlon. Hertrauda. Spread to the right. And he's gone searching crossfield.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Itakura. Ito. Ito getting forward. And Maida. And the referee has signalled for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Japan up by 1 goal at the halfway point.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Japan are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes, 1-0 to the good. The second half is up and running. Japan leading courtesy of the game's only goal. De Roon. De Jong. Gakpo. And Marlon. Played back into the centre. Played out towards the right wing. Nagatomo does really well to win the ball there. Pressing high and with purpose. Tomiyasu. Marlon proves too strong. He's found a way through. Could go all the way here. Big chance! Marlon, not one to pass up the chance to run at the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength. The sort of desire we hope will spread.
Oh, good effort! And he's following up!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And smartly reclaimed. Well timed, excellent interception. Japan just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Just about up to the hour now. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they've settled for a riskier approach now to defend this.
Gravenberg. Ake. And it's De Jong. Back where it came from. Oh, it's a great ball here. And the shot! Oh, good finish. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Now it's Doan. Well, what about it? Japan are hurt by just about the final punch.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He's onside! There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And it's Kluivert. And here's Depay. Ake. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Substitution for Netherlands. Number 14, Reinders. Number 5, Ake. Coming on the field, number 22, Tomfins. Number 15, Van der Ven.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
A probing pass. No, that's been intercepted. Van Dijk. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Dumfries. No, he refuses to take the bait. Japan have reclaimed it. And it's Tomiyasu. And he's picked out the run. Now it's Doan. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go for it territory right now.
And he's intervened well there. Kluivert. And this is Depay.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind.
Impressive jump! Harmlessly behind.
Substitution for Netherlands, number 10.
So we have movement on both benches.
Coming on the field is number 19.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Oh, good spread. Now it's Dumfries. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Kertrauda looking to hit the byline here. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And he's going to have his name taken.
Substitution in progress.
Marlen. And that's that. It is the end of the road. The result simply not good enough. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Japan simply just didn't show enough urgency for me, Peter. I would have expected a lot more from them knowing what's at stake, but it just wasn't there. That's what happens when enough switch off.
Hello attendees, this is a lost children's
Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers, so will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So we're very much on the way now. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, over the years I've seen some great defensive leaders.
Terrific effort! Goal! Portugal! And the game springs instantly to life.
The perfect show of intent, great purpose, great industry and great confidence.
Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So, a breakthrough already. Gonzalo Ramos. João Neves. Nuno Mendes. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. And that has been cut short. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off and it wasn't the best decision.
He's found a way through. Very nicely done. Costa. That is lovely. Throw in. Oh, easy pickings there. Ruben Neves tries to play it through. And it's Mendes. Nuno Mendes. Nuno Mendes tries a cross. That's put pay to the danger. Now it's Ramos. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. João Cancelo running with the ball. That's a little off target. Nice looking ball. Good ball over the top. Cristiano Ronaldo! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Ruben Neves. Oh, super ball! And Bernardo Silva!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Vitinha driving forward, and he's managed to get free. Vitinha, he stands tall and strong. Oh, that's Gonzalo Ramos! It's a goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Portugal are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
And that has been cleared. Just eases him off the ball. Mendes, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Lofted in. Diogo Costa claims it. Safe hands. Very nearly half an hour gone here. That's a nicely weighted pass. Now this could be a chance. Vitinha making good progress. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Nuno Mendes. No, it's come to nothing. Ruben Neves. Nicely weighted ball. That is good alertness. Rafael Leao.
That was lovely, that.
Referee's had a good look and given a corner. And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. He's shifting through the gears here. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. And here's Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Ruben Dias. Ruben Neves did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Portugal have a free kick. So who's he going to be aiming for here? Well, plenty of early set pieces here. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, well played, well played. Ruben Neves scooting forward. He's in plenty of space here. Now it's Ruben Neves. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And this is Ronaldo. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
Portugal have a free kick. So the perfect chance to get one back. João Neves! Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping. Well, I thought... The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably...
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Ruben Neves. Oh, he's been caught napping! Araujo getting this one clear. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Gonzalo Ramos powering forward here. Ruben Neves. Threads one in. João Neves. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Nuno Mendes. Gonzalo Ramos makes a dash for it. Now it's Ramos. He's had it taken off him.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Thinks about the shot. That's really well cleared. Bernardo Silva. Searching pass he's played there. And that has left him in a heap. Now, can they get him away? Strong running down that left flank. Oh, great run, magical! Now the ball in. The referee has given a corner. And it's been taken short. Portugal are looking to go forward now. Inacio gets a foot in here. Costa turns back here, probably the best option. João Cancelo making good progress on the right-hand side. Oh, nice touch. Engages and forces him off the ball. Well, the movement is slick. Oh, they could be caught out here. Ruben Neves! Relentless! Just relentless! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. And that is a genuine ground-eat-me-up moment.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
Portugal find a position of real strength now. And he can clear it away. And it's Neves. Goes looking wide. And the finish! It's hit the upright. Oh, good looking ball. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Well read, and the danger is averted. Looking for a runner. Oh, important interception. Quality ball. And he's decided to go for it. And that will sail harmlessly past.
Well, that's a sign that he clearly feels the need to take it upon himself to try and get his side back into this.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, to wait until now to make this change seems a bit baffling. He's expecting the miraculous to turn this around from here.
João Cancelo. Some good work on the right flank here. He has found the way through. Well, that has not gone well.
Está a proceder-se a uma substituição.
Vitinha. Gonçalo Inácio. Portugal will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, that's surely a foul. Free kick.
Vamos dar uma substituição.
Ruben Neves has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident. João Neves is behind this one. A real chance then to... João Neves! Ruben Neves gets it clear. João Cancelo. That is good strength. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
He is through here. He's looking unstoppable. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. João Cancelo tries to pass it through. And it's Cancelo. Chance! Ruben Neves. Now who's going to be first to this?
Vamos ter 3 minutos de compensação.
Goes for a shot! Oh, good finish. It could be a lifeline. 2 more needed. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this? Oh, lovely bit of skill. He's got away. That's tidy. He's had a shot. Oh, and the referee says that is it. Portugal were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is simply not how you go about winning. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Well, the next couple of hours or so will be critical in deciding their ultimate fate. Having made their intentions clear at the start of all this, now they have the chance to make it happen. It is all eyes forward and full steam ahead. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And that gets things running. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
This guy, Ruben Neves, has an eye for the spectacular. But his main role is to be that pivot in midfield, doing all the dirty, ugly work that goes unnoticed. And he'll be covering a lot of ground in front of his defence, something he's very good at, in fact. But every now and again, he'll throw in a humdinger.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. That pass has been well intercepted. The muscular approach does pay off here. Oh, played through for the wide man. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Rafael Leao will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. So no chances falling either way for the time being. João Neves. And it's Mendes. Now there's a fine Bruno Fernandes! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Bruno Fernandes is offering a wry smile there.
Ruben Neves does really well there, he is strong. Not too many have the power or indeed the accuracy from this range. Would he dare to have a go? Just too high. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Can he get it through? Well, that's been cut out, well played. Still goalless at the moment. Thinks one through, and he was alert to it. Ruben Neves. Now it's Rafael Leao. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Olise. That's an imaginative pass.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Bernardo Silva. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Knocks it into space.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision making. Okay, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Ruben Neves. João Cancelo. He is through here. Well read, and the danger is averted. Ambitious ball here.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
And it's Mendes. Now, can they get him away? Looking for options for movement. This might... Tries a shot! Goal! France! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
You felt it was coming, 1-0.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
João Neves. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Ruben Neves. And it's Neves. João Neves thinks about the shot. Over to the right flank. Ronaldo unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. And he cuts out the supply. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Portugal finding themselves behind by just one goal at the break.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. So we're underway for the second half.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
He's having a hit! Now, oh, he's been caught napping. Cross needs to be good. Inacio clears it away. Rafael Leao venturing down the left. Spread neatly. Brilliantly cut out. Spread to the right. And he's picked it up out wide. He's got away. Cleared without hesitation.
Was that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Bruno Fernandes, and he's had it nicked away. Olise wants to run onto this. Now it's Mbappe. Well, the defence proved infallible then. He's going for goal! Well, the contact was true enough, the aim wasn't quite.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Oh no, this does not look good. Oh, just skips. Oh, shooting chance! Bruno Fernandes. Quality ball. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
He's found a way through. That could spell trouble. Chance, surely! He's got a goal! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
2 goals on the day, and he made... And Bernardo Silva! And he nearly went all the way.
Oh, what a chance. And after doing all the hard work as well, he'll be kicking himself here.
Cristiano Ronaldo sai e vai entrar para o seu lugar com número 18.
Dembele. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Doué providing an outlet on that flank. Ruben Neves. Portugal needed that. That's rather hopeful. And no one is overly concerned about that.
No, it's a fair attempt. I think he felt he could line one up there. The odds were never really in his favour.
Tries to play it through. Oh, perfectly measured that. Portugal still have the cards to affect this game. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Doué! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Doué gets flagged offside. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Doué. Doué has got himself a free kick. No, didn't quite have the weight on it. Koundé is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Dembele. Mbappe! Shot a goal! They want to be quick to recover. Oh, he's been caught on it here! Cherki! And the finish! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 8.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Número 17. Número 21.
Now it's Thuram. Oh, no joy this time.
Portugal really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is they haven't given up, but it's not looking favourable.
No foul, says the referee. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, he's found support out wide. And that has been knocked clear. Rafael Leao.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Space for him to turn and look. Aimed at the far side. Keeper's dealt with that. Pass somewhat off target. And it's Koundé. Great vision. Zaire Emery receives it in a wide position. He's rising! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. That's going to go a long way.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Gonzalo Ramos. João Cancelo. Closing in on goal. Great chance! Oh, what has happened here? Deftly away.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And time is up. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaringly wrong, but the result is one that will make them suffer. So Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Portugal desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch, and you're never going to win like that.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.